Hello everyone, this is KIDM the Man bringing you all another model kit review. This time it's of the 1/144th scale high grade Gundam Breaker Battlelogue, the limited item Gundam Helios clear color version. In case you didn't know, this is a plastic model kit. You gotta build it, paint it, and occasionally apply some color correcting stickers. This is a limited item type of kit, which is usually sold at conventions, which was where I got this from a couple of months back. I also got myself 2 other limited item kits, which I plan to review in the future. But for now, to celebrate Christmas and New Year's, let's take a closer look at the Gundam Helios clear color version. Now this particular figure is not exactly new, as it is the same kit that came out a few months back, only this time it's clear. Which is why I won't be taking a detailed look at it, as there are plenty of reviews of this kit already online. Except, none of them are clear. The head of the kit is entirely made of a clear white plastic. It's almost like a crystal clear kind of white with a tad bit of a milky color. Unlike my previously reviewed pearly white Star Build Strike Gundam, links in the description and the top right corner, the head of the kit would really pop if you do some minimal panel lining. I used the foil stickers for the eyes since it's molded in a clear red plastic, and I skipped the head camera sticker because I did not want to cover that clear green teal plastic. Because of how translucent the head is, you can actually see the color of the plastic used. The torso of the kit is based on the Gundam X design, where the clear blue plastic looks exquisite along with the pre-existing clear green centerpiece. You could possibly paint the guns on the abdomen just to give it some more character. The same clear white plastic is used on the top of the torso, making the clear green plastic pop even more. If the background of it is darker like any other clear plastic, the clear plastic piece will ultimately be darker too. The shoulder of the kit is made of 3 different clear plastic colors and a shoulder vent. The clear plastic here allows you to see the internal construction of how the arm is attached to the shoulder armor. The only downside here is that because of how the clear green panels are made, it almost matches with the clear blue behind it. This basically makes it look like there are no green panels at all. My advice here would be to paint the back of those panels in silver, just so you can make them pop even more. The vent is just a solid grey piece of plastic, which is common for most kits. The glossiness of the white plastic really complements the glossiness of the blue. Again, the same issues of the blue and green plastic applies here. However, since there is a connector piece inside, you can't really paint the back of it in silver completely. Starting off with the lower half of the body, we have the beautiful front skirts. If I didn't know better, it probably came from a not safe for work collection of clothes. The same can't be said about the side skirts, since it does look pretty mid. Taking a closer look, you can clearly see that there's still some patterns on the front of the skirts. You can panel line it to bring it out. The lower half of the legs look a bit more mechanical, seeing as there are more parts involved in the construction. Since the side panel covers are also in the same shade as most of the kit, despite being clear plastic, you can barely see the green panel underneath. That is definitely the main major downside of this entire kit. At least if you view it from a certain angle, you can still see it. I didn't put any stickers on the ankle cuffs just to keep the clear aesthetics of the kit. And since the bottom of the feet are clear themselves, it's like the kit is wearing a glass slipper. Taking a look at the backpack, it's an accessory pack that completes the entire look of the kit. Unlike the Star Build Strike Gundam, where the backpack is like a jet of its own, perhaps you can play pretend with this one. The backpack is from the Destiny Gundam, or maybe even based on it, since Bandai did alter the Gundam X torso for the Helios. Due to the color of the white plastic, you can see a hint of the other plastic pieces through them. This includes the blue plastic along with the foil sticker. Taking a look at the waist blaster of the wings, not only do you still get to see the patterns on it, but also the foil sticker adds a nice transition from the blue segment of the weapon. And you have a slight variation of the front wing at the back. The shooting hole is unpainted however, but I'm taking suggestions on how to make this pop even more. Maybe I can add some paint at the back of the shooting hole. For the over-the-shoulder cannons, it looks pretty great. With the sword handles for the beam sabers at the back, it does look like another melee weapon. There's some more foil stickers to give the weapon more character. Same goes for the blaster hole on this weapon, so leave me some suggestions to make it pop off. Remember, you can also extend the barrel to make it look menacing. And you have your 3mm pegs here, which can fit perfectly at the back of the kit. He comes with weapon holding hands, Palma Fiocina hands, high energy beam rifle, a beam shield, and 2 large beam swords. To put the beam rifle on the hands is pretty simple. Just remove the back part of the hand, slip the rifle handle in between the hand, and then close it back up, and there you go. Both the scope and the front handle are movable, so if you want to get the other hand to hold on to it, you can do so as well. As for the beam shield, you're gonna need to carefully remove the cap off the panel cover, try not to scratch it, line up the beam shield, and put it on. Lastly, for the beam swords, take the handles off the double satellite cannon and slide the effect piece in. It's kinda loose on my copy though. But of course, the main feature of this kit is the final attack, the Helios Sestet Cannon. Now you can of course transform his backpack with the main body on it, but to make your life easier, just remove it from the body to transform it. The double satellite cannon just needs to be pulled out and rotated, but you can adjust them later on. The Balaena Plasma Beam Cannon requires you to adjust the wings into the right position for aesthetic purposes. The cannon itself is on a hinge joint, so although it looks like it has a lot of articulation, it really doesn't in my opinion. As you really gotta treat this like a Chinese puzzle if this was your first time posing it. Repeat the same steps for the other side and you got yourself the Sestet Cannon. We're not done however, as we still got a lot more finishing touches to work on, such as pulling out the panels. Now some panels are a bit harder to pull out than the others, such as the ones on the arms, but the ones on the legs are easy enough. Lastly, change the hands and you will get your final attack pose. To spice up your kit even more, try giving it a stand for those dynamic poses. Here he is next to the previously reviewed Kotobukiya Medarat Cross Messiah, the Figurized Standard Kamen Rider Joker, the Lightning Collection Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Blue Ranger, a Dino Fury basic figure, and Decade. So all in all, this kit is pretty great. Now although some model kit builders are not fans of clear color kits, there really isn't anything too bad about them, except that you can't really customize them like you would for regular kits. But for anyone who wants to be different, like me, where I'm making content just to scratch some curious itches, the kit itself does hold up. You get the exact same features as you would get if you got the regular release, and if you play with it with some multicolor LEDs, you could get some nice color shade combinations. Plus, it really does look great on a Christmas tree. So, if you like this video, blast that like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of this model kit, share this video with your friends and family to convince them to get you this kit, and feel free to subscribe, as it would really help the channel. Hope you all have been enjoying a variety of different reviews from this channel, and I look forward to bringing you all even more creative reviews in 2023. Thank you all for an amazing year, because it's been a blast. This is KID and the Man, wishing you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year. And I'll see you all next time.